Alrighty, everybody. Seattle 206-723. I'm gonna hit you with a twofer tonight on these particular brandies, because there was a lot of people that requested this. And also, before I go too far, these are Coopertown Kings, and one's the Butchertown, and this one is the crafted distilled brandy, the American white oak and bourbon whiskey barrel. So this was brandy matured in bourbon cask. But before I go any further, I got to send a shout out to my man Allfang. Sent me these cigars right here in this package. You know, I've been trying some of them out, but I can't light it up in the house, my man. I appreciate that. Okay, thank you, Mr. Allfang. I appreciate that, brother. Okay, Coopertown. This particular brandy right here is crafted, distilled from Coopertown American white oak and bourbon whiskey barrels. This one is at 45%, so it's 90 proof. See if I can get that to zero in there. There you go. Yeah, 750 milliliters. I've played with this a little bit, and I can say they're on to something. This is non-chill filtered. No added flavors, synthetic chemicals, or colorants. A blend is superb, exclusively copper pot distilled brandy with real character and depth of flavor, mingled in a unique modern American style. Small batch distillation of superior highly aromatic wine, selected for exceptional quality. Again, it says non-chill filtered for an authentic, uncorrupted, natural flavor. Some cloudiness may appear at the colder temperatures, of course, because it's unchill filtered. Matured in medium charred American white oak barrels and bourbon whiskeys barrels for balance, complexity, and a polished, velvety finish. Now I'm going to tell you something. They're on to something here. As you can see, I've had a few glasses of this, and there's been requests to do it. I like it. I'm just going to tell you that right now. This one right here, you want to get into a fight and you're in your 20s, go buy this bottle. By the end of the night, when it's tasting good, yeah, it's going to be some of that. But this one's at a whopping 62%, so it's 120 proof. Now, I know my man Novak checks it out, checks out my videos. This might be one that you want to look into, brother. I'm banging another glass, so I'm going to use another glass. See if I can get that to focus. 62% alcohol by volume, so that's 124 proof. That's got that kick for you. Personally, what I like to do, I'm going to try them separate for you guys. I'm going to bite the bullet for you, so don't say I never did anything. I'm going to try them separate. What I like to do is mix this one into this one, just to bring the proof up a little bit into the 50s. That's about where I like my preferred alcohol, no higher than about 52, 57. But I'm going to bite the bullet. I'm going to take that 62%, and we're going to knock it back. So without further ado, let's give you guys a little bit of color. The color on this is a pale color, a yellowish pale, not dark. These have been matured for maybe 4 to 6 years. Not a lot of time on them. That's the crafted distilled brandy, and this is the Butchertown Reserve cask. That one's got a little bit more darkness to it. They just took that straight out the barrel, I think. It reads in this one, and I'm going to tell you why I made that joke, because I read this as well. It says since 1796 home, it says this is an independent bottle, the Independent Republic of Butchertown, bound by the waters of the mighty Ohio and beautiful Beargrass Creek. Since 1796 home to butchers, brawlers, bakers, brewers, artisans, distillers, tanners, orphans, and families, and everything else in between. Yeah, hellraisers. Drink this, buddy. You'll get the picture. But it's still good. Don't let me discourage you. It's good, but it's got that oomph, that kick that, you know, that dirty. All right, on the nose here. You smell the brandy, the grapes. A little bit of bourbon, the vanilla. Yeah, it's definitely there. Again, this is the Cooperstown Craft Distilled Brandy. Okay. All right. Let's go to the next one. The Reserve. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they used a lot more quality stuff with this one. This has got that depth and that character. It's got that vanilla. It's got that a little bit of alcohol, lets you know that it's there. It's got the wood. It's got the vanilla. It's got the bourbon. It's got the grape. This one has a hell of a lot of character to it. No doubt about it. Like I said, this is the one that's going to get you nice, son. No doubt. And, oh, by the way, these are like, I think it was like $24 for this. That's a steal any day of the week. And I think I paid like $30 for this one. That's a hell of a steal. If you see these, pick them up. You already know which way this is going. Okay, what do we start with? Do we start with the punch in the mouth, or do we start with the mellow? Work up to it. I've always been a man to just take it when I can get it. So, cheers. As you can see, it's got some oil there. It's got legs. See that dripping down? This has been sitting in there a while. I say this has probably got 7-8 years. All right. I'm going to take a little bit, and I'll probably add some water to it. Well, it's at 62%, anything around 70 and knock you out, but I'm going to take it straight. Oh, yeah. Like I said, it's too good to be that high proof. Vanilla, spice, nutmeg, some sweetness, like a very sweet plumish apricot. And it's like vanilla on there. That vanilla's sweet. That's damn good. Like I said, I know this is the type of drink. I've had drinks like this before. This is the one that you know. This is the one that gets you in the mode. So be careful with it. Be careful with this one. It's good. It's really good. Now, what I'm going to do is in the interest of knocking it back and giving you guys the finish on it, I'm going to take a cap of water. I'm just going to sprinkle that on there. Add much back on the water. I didn't put a lot. A little bit. And get a little bit of a swirl there. Oh yeah. Whoa. Almonds. Toasted almonds with that vanilla on that bourbon. This is damn good. This is good. It's really good. See, I've had that Hennessy already, and that was my second glass, so I'm already got a little bit. And that first one, I didn't really even taste a whole lot of alcohol on it. So, like I said, I'm biting the bullet here, folks. Okay, let's speed this up. It added the water, opened it up a little bit, brought out some almond flavor, some walnut. You still get the vanilla, custard. You could tell it's a pot-distilled. You get the like I said, the vanilla custard, the almonds, some sweetness. It's got fruits. Wow. Okay. You got your apricot, your sweetness, your vanilla. Definitely tell it was used in a bourbon barrel with that vanilla custard. No real alcohol burn. That's, on the with that and that water to it. I think that knocked it down to about 52. Feel about probably knocked it down to 54%, right where I like it. It's in that sweet spot. But the water does take a little bit away from the complexity of the flavor. It opened up the almond, and it's got a nice finish. For the first one, it was still going. The second one, even though I added the water to it, nice finish to it. $33 all day long. Okay, let's get some water on the palate here. Okay, the regular Cooper's still brandy. Yeah, this is softer. It's like going from the big boy to a smaller boy, but she's still good. It's just subtler, a lot more delicate on the vanilla, on the grape, and the slight floral note to there too. Okay, on the palate. This is my first time going from down to up to down, but that's damn good. Yeah, the flavors. It coats the mouth with this one. Check that oiliness out on there. Look at the legs on that. Yeah, this one's a lot more mouth coating. It's got the pot-still oils, that apricot. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the it reminds me with the pot-still of the redbreast, but it's not. It's got the vanilla, a nice vanilla taste, creamy, rich, with a little bit of grape with that fruit, and then it rolls back over into that bourbon barrel with that vanilla in there, and it's an excellent brandy. Like I said, finish on this one, knock the rest of this out. Okay, the finish on this one. It's there. Medium finish on it. Would I buy this again? Yeah. What do I rate them? Okay. But before we get to the rating, let's talk about the cost. Again, we did the nose, we did the taste. Now, is it worth it? Butchertown was like $34, $35. This one was like $25. Hell yeah, they're worth it. If you see these bottles, pick them up. Once the word gets out on these that they're good and inexpensive, the price is going to go up. I'll probably sometime today go pick up an extra bottle each and just put away. Without a doubt, that's going to happen. That'll happen today. As far as scores, what would I give a brandy like this, a Butchertown brandy? For the price and for what you get, 91. 91 all day. This little guy right here is a nice sipper and just relaxer, and you can take this one and add a little bit into it to boost it up, which is what I like to do, and it adds a little bit more depth flavor to it. I'd say just like it is, though, it's smooth, unchilled, filtered, and natural. It's an 89. It's an 89. So, there's your scores, 89, 91 for sure on the dot. Add this one and this one. This one will bring this one up easily to a 90. Seattle 206723 doing a twofer. And I'm out. Also, special shout out to my man Old Fang. And we're going to cut this one now. Yeah. A little something, something. Mm-hmm. All right, we out.